users to communicate with each other online. Right? What are the things that create, right, the condition whereby the platform can be used to communicate with one another? Right? And in this particular tool, it refers to what is it that you want to do and how are you going to achieve that. Alright? If you want to showcase video, for example, that is how you want to communicate with other people. What would be the best tool for you to use for video communication? Is it Twitter? Is it Pinterest? Or is it YouTube, for example? Right? So when you talk about specific actions that you want to create or generate through social media, that sort of specific action is defined through what we call as the tool. Right? And the thing about social media and the type of technology, the platform here normally allows you to share many different tools. Right? There are many cross-platform tools that are available. Example would be, for example, you talk about YouTube. Right? Now YouTube can be used to put in video content, but you can also link YouTube with Facebook content. You can link YouTube with a Twitter link, alright? And you can link YouTube with a pin that you can put on Pinterest as well. So there is always a cross-platform capability when it comes to the tools that are used within social media. And a lot of these tools allow you to do that. Instagram, for example, right? It's mostly about communicating using picture, the tool, the platform, mobile platform, right? That's the platform where you use Instagram for, right? But can you integrate your mobile picture communication tools, right? With, let's say, Facebook? You can do so seamlessly now, meaning that you can set your Instagram so that every time you post a picture on Instagram, it will also automatically appear on Facebook, right? So there will always be instances of ability for you to cross-platform in terms of using your social media tool. And as marketers, you must understand this difference, right? The difference between the enabling technology, which is the platform, and the difference between the specific things that you want to do. Why do we need to understand this particular difference? Later on, when you are planning to do your social media marketing, right? We must remember, just like our traditional marketing planning, right? A lot of the time when we plan to use social media, there is this expectation of integrating many different tools within many different platforms. Right? Just like in traditional marketing, we talk about it in terms of the integrated marketing communication, the IMC approach. Right? Within social media, there is also this. It also employs the same philosophy. As marketers, you must realize that your content must be able to reach people across many different platforms using many different tools. Okay? And not just one. Right? That's why even in your assignment, for example, you are not asked to only explore one particular tool. Right? You are asked to explore many different tools. Why? Because that is the sort of basic expectation when it comes to you as a marketer using social media for achieving marketing aims. Right? The ability for you to use multiple tools to get across your message on many different platforms. Okay? And when it comes to the idea of platforms itself, right? The many different platforms. And how we as marketers look at this platform, this technology enabler within social media, is that platforms, they act as a home base for an online community, right? Meaning that it becomes a focal point, right? What would be the platform that you want to use to explore social media? And is there any one platform that is better than the other? The answer depends on the organization, depends on the product, and depends on your objective, alright? For some company, for example, a lot of the platforms that they employ, some of them prefer a much more pictorial-based platform, meaning they like to explore pictures rather than text. Right? For these types of company, for example, Instagram becomes the tool of choice. Why? Because pictures are much more important. And you can find a lot of brands, a lot of companies, when it comes to social media engagement about specific products, they tend to use Instagram a lot. Right? Especially for fashion brands, for example. Look at brands such as DW, Daniel Wellington, the watch brand. Right? They are not really known for doing anything on Facebook. Right? They are not known for doing anything on YouTube, but they are very much active on Instagram, where they use a lot of pictures to tell stories or to give out content about their product. Right? And for them, that particular platform becomes the home base in which they pronounce their presence within social media. And look at other companies. For example, if you are Samsung, right? For Samsung, what type of platform do they use? They use cross-platform strategy, multiple platforms. Right? They use Facebook a lot, they use YouTube a lot, they use Instagram a lot. Why? Because for them, they want to approach their customer from many different angles. Right? And of course, you must also remember, huge difference between Daniel Wellington and Samsung, apart from the product offering, is the fact that Samsung probably have more resources to spend. Right? They have more money to spend on their social media activities than a small, medium enterprise such as Daniel Wellington. Samsung is a big multinational corporation. You definitely have more money to spend. Same if you are a Coke. Right? You have more than 90 million US dollars to spend on social media. You can go for a multiple platform strategy versus a company that only will be spending 10% of that. Right? So that is also another thing for you to consider as well. Alright? And at the heart of every sort of platform-based marketing strategy or platform-based social media marketing strategy is to find or is the creation of what we call as social networking sites. Right? Now, social networking sites can be the actual tool itself, meaning that you create Facebook page for you. Right? It can also be a Twitter page if you want to create such a page for you. Or it can be an integrative space that you create for yourself. Right? For example, if you are Samsung again, right? Rather than relying only on Facebook as the place for people to interact with you, you created your own corporate website. And from your corporate website, you create links to other websites or other tools that you can use to integrate your social media activities. Right? And you find again, this cross-sectional approach within social media is important for many different businesses. Right? And that is usually the approach, especially if you are a multinational corporation. Versus, let's say, if you are a small, medium enterprise. Right? If you are a much smaller company, your ability to create such an integrative approach might be limited. You don't have the funds or the resources to do so. So rather than have an all-encompassing one-stop center for your social media activity, you will have a much smaller base to work with. I gave you the Daniel Wellington, what do you call that, example for them. Their Instagram is their main base of operation. Why? They simply don't have the resources to venture into other social media channels effectively. Right? So it depends. You cannot say that having a powerful corporate website is the only way to go. You cannot say that. It depends on the organization, it depends on the company, and it depends on the objective of that particular company. For example, if you're a company that has their own e-commerce website, having a strong corporate website is important for your overall strategy. But let's say you tend to outsource your e-commerce operation to other organizations, you might not need to have a strong corporate website. Right? So it depends on where you are and what you are doing on the internet. Okay? Apart from these platforms, there are also other platforms that we can consider in business, right, or in marketing. Number one, you have bookmarking sites, right? These give people a place to save, organize, and manage things, right, on websites and other resources on the internet, right? They are not as popular as before, right? We don't see that many bookmarking sites now, but they are still there, right? For example, people still go to places like yahoo.com, right, to get information, right? Even though Google doesn't really behave like a bookmarking site anymore, right? What's the Microsoft one? Used to be known as MSN.com, now changed their name to something else. No, Outlook is the program is no longer being used, by the way. What is when you go to Outlook? What's the first website that they bring you to? No, it's no longer called MSN. Can't remember the name. Maybe it's MSN. Right? That is an example of this. Okay. Now, but bookmarking sites, they are not as popular as before, right? A lot of people now, they tend to create their own bookmarks and their own set of favorite websites that they want to visit. Okay. Another one of the bookmarking sites that I usually go to, for example, is places like cnet.com. Right? Especially if I'm interested to look for reviews for products and technology-based news, for example. Right? cnet.com is a good site for me to refer to. Next, you also have social news sites. Right? These are places like reddit.com. Right? If you are into those sort of things, I've never been to reddit.com. Right? Not really my place. Right? But those sort of websites are known as social news sites where people can post news. Right, or link to other articles, right? You also have online forums that people can go to, alright? Blogs, they are still popular, right? Especially when it comes to the usage of blogs within businesses. For for small, medium enterprises, blogs are still popular. For certain business segments, blogs are still very much the go-to social media tools that people use to, for example, in fashion and beauty. Alright, blogs are still being used a lot in that particular segment. Okay, and of course, with the popularity of Twitter, micro blogs are also becoming more and more popular. Right? So these are examples, right, of many